All right, let's dive right in. Welcome everyone to a brand new Tactical Explainer. Today, we are breaking down what's honestly one of the most highly anticipated, absolute heart-stopping matchups in the footballing world right now. We're looking ahead to that massive World Cup clash scheduled for June 14th, 2026, an epic showdown between Brazil and Mexico. Whether you're a tactical novice or a total football fanatic, my goal today is to give you a really direct, structured look at exactly how this game is going to be won or lost. We're going to tear into the formations, the mentalities, and those absolutely crucial one-on-one matchups. So get focused, get comfortable, and let's get right into the action. Now, before we really tear into the tactics, I gotta mention that today's foundational insights and preview data are sourced directly from the incredible analysis over at the YouTube handle cricket_cc. It's super important to highlight where we pull our deep dive material from, and honestly, their preview of this match gives us a fantastic framework to explore today. And, this matchup perfectly illustrates exactly why the football world is buzzing. It's literally the ultimate dark horse taking on the masters of Jogo Bonito. I mean, wow. This isn't just a game, it's a profound narrative collision. You've got an unstoppable attacking force meeting a highly disciplined, deeply motivated unit. In tournament football, styles make fights, right? And when you have a team that historically just embraces that underdog role, clashing against a squad carrying the heavy expectation of playing beautiful, winning football, the tension is immediate. You can practically feel the electricity just thinking about it. So moving into section 1, 2 different football styles. To truly grasp what's going to happen on the pitch on June 14th, we first really need to understand the fundamental philosophies these two nations are bringing to the grass. The sheer stark contrast between these nations is just fascinating. On one side, we have Brazil, the Seleção. Their identity is totally inseparable from Jogo Bonito, the beautiful game. It's never just about winning for them, it's about winning with absolute attacking flair. They are coming into this tournament hungry to solidify their title claims, and they are bringing some serious firepower to do it. We're talking about a front line featuring Vinicius Jr., Endrick, and Rafinha. This is an aggressive, relentless attacking machine built to just pick apart any defensive structure. But then, right across the pitch, we have Mexico, El Tri, the perennial dark horse. While Brazil relies on that overwhelming flair, Mexico thrives on pure energy and rigid discipline. They honestly don't mind not having the ball for long stretches. They're totally comfortable absorbing pressure because their entire system is spring-loaded for the counterattack. It's such a fascinating juxtaposition, right? Brazil wants to dance through the defense, while Mexico wants to sprint straight through the exact gaps Brazil leaves behind. Let's zoom in a bit from those macro team philosophies. Section 2, key on-pitch battles. These are the crucial, game-defining matchup. Because look, this right here is exactly where the game will be won or lost. First up, we've got Brazil's explosive forward Vinicius Jr. matched up against Mexico's defender Jorge Sanchez. This is a battle of pure electricity versus immovable strictness. Vinicius brings blistering speed, world-class dribbling. He wants to isolate his man and absolutely humiliate him. Sanchez, on the other hand, has to maintain absolute defensive strictness. If he bites on a fake or steps a millimeter out of line, Vinicius is just gone. Okay, now let's slow things down for a second and look at the engine room. Bruno Guimaraes for Brazil versus Edson Alvarez for Mexico. This right here, this is the fight for the soul of the match. It's all about midfield control and dictating the pace. Guimaraes wants to get on the ball, dictate that rhythm, and feed that dangerous Brazilian front line. But Alvarez is the destroyer. His entire job is to disrupt that rhythm, make the midfield a total nightmare to play in, and launch those rapid Mexican counterattacks. And finally, the ultimate final phase. Brazil's world-class goalkeeper, the strong wall himself, Alisson Becker, going head-to-head with Mexico's incredibly dangerous finisher, Santiago Jimenez. When Mexico actually does break through on that counter, Jimenez is the tip of the spear. He literally only needs one chance. But standing in his way is arguably one of the most commanding presences in world football. These 3 distinct battles, out on the wing, in the gritty midfield, and right inside the penalty box, are the micro-stories that are going to write the final headline. Having seen those intense individual matchups, let's shift gears a bit. Section 3, strategies for victory. What exactly must each team do as a collective unit to actually secure this win? Here's the tactical roadmap. For Brazil, their absolute #1 priority is stopping Mexico's fast transitions from defense to attack. See, when Brazil pushes their numbers forward to play Jogo Bonito, they end up leaving massive empty spaces behind them. If they lose the ball, they have to counterpress instantly, because if Mexico escapes that initial press, Brazil is in deep, deep trouble. For Mexico, well, their defensive mandate is silencing Brazil's dangerous wingers. You simply cannot let Vinicius and Rafinha face your defenders one-on-one. Just no way. Mexico is going to have to rely on double teams, perfectly timed tackles, and cutting off those passing lanes before the ball even reaches the wings. But honestly, the absolute most critical factor of this entire match is this: Mexico surviving the first 20 minutes. Brazil is going to come out of that tunnel like a hurricane. They're going to press high, move incredibly fast, and try to overwhelm Mexico early just to break their spirit. If Mexico can just withstand that initial 20-minute onslaught, stay organized, keep their shape, and refuse to concede, the entire psychology of the game flips. Brazil starts to get frustrated, they push even higher up the pitch, and suddenly the absolute perfect environment for Mexico's counterattack is created. When you pull all these different pieces together, what you really realize is that this game goes so far beyond just pure physical talent. It's a profound, high-stakes game of chess, but played at absolutely breakneck speed. It's a true test of skill, immense patience, and rigorous strategy. Will Brazil's attacking flair finally crack that Mexican wall? Or is Mexico's discipline and rapid transition game going to catch Brazil completely off guard? It is an absolute must-watch for anyone who truly loves the tactical depth of football. And that brings us to the end of today's Tactical Explainer. We've looked at the styles, the key battles, and the distinct strategies for victory. But now, I want to hear from you. The lines are drawn, the tactics are totally set. Which side of the pitch are you standing on? Are you throwing your weight behind the attacking brilliance of Brazil, or are you backing the disciplined, counter-attacking spirit of Mexico? Take a look at the facts we've laid out today, choose your side, and get ready for an unforgettable clash. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive. Keep learning, keep analyzing, and enjoy the beautiful game.